gang. We can better respect this a step quick. I got a right hand, but you know what? My left is quick too. Step in the club and say something, get that start to fighting. Bad, bold, I'm cold, as you can see. On 3D and PC's the game, and I spit. No limit soldiers off my back. I run it, and I bet y'all make it say back.
We capitalize and monopolize on everything we see. We got the industry locked. We can't be stopped. Too hot. Check the spots that we got on Billboard. Take and set up roadblocks. We all you want some more, then let's go. Like elastic and plastic. Have your folks thinking we drastic. Our tactics is homegrown in the ghetto. So feel the wrath of this sister. It's like you forget the baby voice. It's the biggest mama mia. The unladylike diva. Lyric old man eater. Believer or seer. And get that embarrassed. If you're a decision maker, guaranteed you'll get carried away. So stay in your place when you hear mama speaking. Clear the way when you see the tank creeping.
Make 'em say,
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. Shea with it, working on Rose. No good from Lawson. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lawson outside. Parker looking around over Lawson. Parker's shot is off. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. It's stolen by Lawson. And here comes the break. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Now here's Rose. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Bucket is good. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Shea outside. Lawson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Parker against Lawson. Parker kicks to Lawson. Back to Parker. It's stolen by Lawson. Here's the break. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Lawson outside. Five on the clock. Pass to Parker. It's rebounded by Lawson. Gone Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Shea up top. He's covered by Rose. Harper with a screen on Parker. Outside Harper. A 3. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Rose. Still without a basket. Parker outside. A shot by Lawson. Wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because, listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
He's guarded by Harper. And it's Harper with the rebound. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Lawson. Now here's Harper. He's guarded closely. Really left alone that time. 9 points for Lawson.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Outside Rose. Parker with the bounce pass. Puts up a deep 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Shea passes.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. 43% since taking the floor today. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Here's Lawson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The 3, hands it from downtown.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Walker against Lawson. Walker dishes to Davis. Left side, Walker. It's stolen by Lawson. Pass to Lawson. A shot that time, not on target. Mutombo is a nice D. On the wing, Granger. Three-pointer on the way. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Out to the right wing. Granger covering. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Walker against Lawson. And Walker kicks to Mutombo. Walker the pass to Mutombo. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Pass to Lawson. It's stolen. Parker against Davis. And here is Granger. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That one is off. That one drops. He ties it up. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Walker with it. Mutombo is screen on Lawson. There's Walker with the 3 at the end of the first part in a close game so far. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Jay. Harper is out there with the eraser. And it's Rain Man. And it's Granger in at the 3. Lawson outside. Shoots the 3. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Shea is out there with Rain Man. And it's the eraser. And there's Harper. And it's Granger in at the small forward spot. Lawson defending. It's rebounded by Lawson. Pass to Jay. Lawson, they in the D. Granger outside. Harper in the corner. Granger outside. The shot. That one wide left. They can retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Rain Man is out there with Jay. Then there's Harper. It's the eraser. And it's Granger in at the 3-0.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Now, here's Rose. His last outing with 20 points. Lawson outside. Pulls up. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse. Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Floats it up for Rose. Oh, that's offensive interference. Gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Harper against Lawson. Outside Harper. From outside the arc. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Lawson's against Lawson. Fires for 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Kevin, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And he drives in. And it's Harper with the rebound. Gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pass to Lawson. Back to Jay. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Lawson defending. Lawson outside. Clock at 6. Outside Rose. From deep three-point land. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Jay. Rose with the block. And here we go. Pulls up for 3. And it's Harper with the rebound.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Pass to Granger. Back to Jay. Jay sets a screen for Granger. Now, here is Lawson. Drills it from outside. Lawson's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's getting closer. The All-Star voting with just 7 days left. Here's how it's shaping up.
And guys, I think it's fair to say things are finally coming into focus. We're getting a really good idea of who's going to make it.
You look at Parker. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Davis with a screen on Parker. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Lawson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Parker kicks to Lawson. Pass to Lawson from deep. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Here's Davis. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lawson's against Davis. Parker right side. Lawson sets a screen for Parker. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Here's Jay. True on the 14-footer. Jay's got his first points in this one.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Being 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. To the wing right side. Pass to Parker. Over Jay. And that one's good. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Walker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lawson in the corner. Down low. Can't cash in from close range. Davis down low. Lawson defending. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Walker. And this game is tied up now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with James Borrego. Coach, you're hanging in there despite the subpar.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have...
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey.
And that's a halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Harper is out there with the eraser. Then it's Jay. Then it's Walker. And it's Lawson in at the 2 spot. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Now here's Rose. Hasn't made one yet. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Being 40% from the field. To the paint. Here's Harper. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 3 assists now in this one. Being not great, 40% for the game. Lawson outside. To the inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First team foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. Lawson outside. Pass to Harper. Jay outside. Back to Lawson. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Parker. They set the screen 11 feet away. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Lawson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
So DB, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
Now here's Rose. Scoreless thus far.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Shea's shot is off. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Out to the right wing. Rose in the post. Shea's there, and it's Rose. This time the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Good on the bucket. That's 7 points for Lawson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lawson's against Parker. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Outside, Walker. Outside, Harper. A shot by Lawson, wide open from outside, off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there for the lead. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's got 11 rebounds in the game. Walker. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Parker against Lawson. They set the pick. And Lawson with the block. Now here's Shea. It's covered by Rose. Lawson against Parker. Walker with a screen for Lawson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Shea kicks to Hart. Pass to Shea. Here's Lawson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And stolen by Lawson. To the right side. And it's Shea missing.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Getting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. Harper with a screen on Rose. Pass to Lawson. Just 5 to shoot. Lawson's against Parker. No good from Lawson. Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Good on the shot.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. Well, you look at Lawson, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
2 minutes remaining.
Up top, Walker. Lawson defending. 1:53 left to play here in the 3rd. No good from Lawson.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Parker with a clean look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Walker against Lawson. Mutombo passes to Lawson. Mutombo is screen on Parker. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lawson outside. Lawson kicks to Lawson. Shot clock at 5. That one doesn't drop.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here is Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Davis has got 6 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lawson against Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by a point. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Pass to Rose.
Third team foul. Parker. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Lawson. Over in the corner. Rose. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jay. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Outside Harper. Back to Jay. Outside Harper. Outside Walker. Pass to Jay. For 3, Lawson. With 1 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now here's Rose. There's a screen. Driving in. the basket. Shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside Harper, back to Jay, out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Lawson, nailed from three-point land.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside Harper. Lawson outside. To the middle. And Harper slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Rose. Over to the wing. Lets it go from 14. And it's Harper with the rebound. Harper's... Lawson the pass to Walker. And here is Harper. To the paint. Here's Lawson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First free throw is good. And Lawson hits two free throws. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Rose sets the screen for Lawson. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Lawson kicks to Harper. Lawson outside. Misses the jumper. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. No good from Lawson. Being 43% from the field. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
At the line for one, Lawson.
The free throw drops for Lawson. Being at 44%, pretty reasonable.
Third team foul, Harper. Third personal foul, second team foul.
Lawson outside. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Lawson dishes to Walker. Pass to Lawson.
Ball is turned over.
On Wednesday, and then on Wednesday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Parker's checked in for Silk. He's guarded by Harper. Baseline J on the way. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Off the glass.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Parker. The three goes down.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now here is Lawson. Defense is right there. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Parker against Lawson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Rose with the block. Walker against Watson. He's guarded by Harper. To take the lead. Can't get it. Doing reasonably well, 45%. Plays it in off the window.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Outside Rose. It's stolen by Lawson. And here we go, Lawson heading to the hoop. And a great assist as they pick up an easy 2 on the fast break.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Guarded by Harper. Rose surveying the D. 5 to shoot. The 3 is off.
Well, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Third team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Number 50. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Harper.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Puts up a deep three. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Rain Man.
She loves me not. I'll find you in another's eyes. The promise of another life, cool, but what's on the other side? With whom you gonna trudge the aisle? Open arms if wasn't mine. For whom you gonna become a bride? The moon I flung among the skies. Who view you as another guy? I surely love to meet him if this church should come in other sizes. Otherwise, I much prefer surprise and news your lover. I struck that line, but it just crept erupting from inside. I want you to be happy. How you happy with another guy? What's rapping me? Is he just as fine as rattling? Not gonna lie. Is that enough to cut a tie? Don't mean to blow you up this time of night. Can't scrub you from my mind. I'm tripping, dragging, and bashing up some reply. Just make it make sense to me. Yeah. Am I so much of a stain to you? Mistaked you. You can't erase history.
Since my mama stayed in them apartments, regardless. My daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly, heat like Miami. Get bucks like Milwaukee, Jadakiss already said that. Shooting like the Timberwolves, I ain't missing fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a
Welcome everybody. To another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And it's getting down to the wire here. Just 7 days left in the All-Star voting. Here's how it looks.
It's all coming together. We've got a pretty good idea of who's going to make it.
The fans have pushed him in. Into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
And keep checking in for the latest and all-star voting results. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. And for New Jersey, we've got Edwards, and it's Blewett in at the 1. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Shot clock at 2, and the three-pointer goes.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Blewett. Pass to Keith from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Blewett. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Keith. Here's Howard. Over to the left wing. Here's Keith. From deep three-point land. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And he makes it on the layup.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
in the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Blewett. Fires the three. Edwards can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
And here's Howard. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. Brooklyn leading by 6. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Lets it go from deep. Edwards pulls it in.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Well, with Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Clark, his versatility may be his greatest asset.
Yeah, I agree with you there, B.A. I mean, he can initiate the offense if he needs to. He can certainly score off the catch and make plays off the dribble. He's got good positional size at about 6'5", and he can guard multiple positions.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.